Ramon Abbas, also known as Hushuppi, is currently facing charges of conspiring to launder funds running into billions of naira and business email compromise in the United States. Senior correspondent Ivy Kanu takes a look at his life of affluence, especially on the social media.
He had all the top-rated designers at his beck and call. Italian, French, name it, Ray Hushuppi had them all. In this picture, he named this collection Red Sea. To say he loved good things money could buy would be an understatement.
Subash, let's go.
He was the toast of top designers. He openly flaunted them on social media. But his fame soon turned to shame as Ray Hushuppi was arrested alongside some of his alleged co-conspirators in his Dubai apartments on 10th of June. Though there was what appeared as a minor tussle over his custody between Nigeria and the United States, he was finally handed over to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, on 2nd of July and arrived the U.S. soil 3rd of July. Security experts say the sting operation should serve as a lesson to Nigerian investigators.
It shows that we are not diligent about what we are doing. Our police force is easily compromised. And I think these are lessons. I take them as lessons for them to actually start restructuring and redoing themselves. Otherwise, for a dedicated investigator, this is a very good case because it is not a hidden case. You know, all the clues are there.
We see for ourselves how our Nigerian police and the mobile police and some other security agencies are giving this guy security backup, giving him escort services. I will call on the Inspector General of Police to revisit escort services to some Nigerians whose source of wealth is not well investigated, because these guys ply around with escort services in a party, in a club, anywhere, and at the end of the day, those escorts have seen that the people you are escorting does not have pride, you know.
Gary Warner is the Director of Intelligence for Dark Tower, a cyber threat intelligence company based in Birmingham, Alabama. He says Hushuppi's crime is a serious offense and he could spend a long term in jail if found guilty.
We expect that the maximum sentence that would be received would be in the range of 20 years. Now, what's very common in the United States is that a criminal who has so many connections to other criminals may ask for a plea bargain where they will agree to plead guilty and receive a lesser sentence in exchange for turning over their criminal cohorts. And this is what we very commonly see, is that someone will say, oh, I don't want to do 20 years in prison. Could I plead guilty to a lesser charge? And maybe I only have to do 8 years in prison if I share with you the details of all of my criminals that I also work with. And so it's very common. We would expect this will be the case with this case.
Describing his movements to the United States as illegal, his lawyer in an interview with Forbes said there was no extradition as no legal steps were taken and no court documents filed. With large followers that cuts across all ages on Instagram, Hushuppi sees himself as an influencer, and most times he sounds philosophical. Like one of his quotes, when all these are over, will it be said that Ray Hushuppi came, saw, hustled and conquered, or will he bloom from the very mud in which he was buried?
This life I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself.
Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.
This life I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself.